Klarna said they about to stop fooling with y'all and stick to the rivers and the lakes that they used to. Huh? Klarna said they about to stop fooling with y'all and stick to the rivers and the lakes that they used to. Apparently, Klarna is in over $150 million in debt because people ain't paying their goddamn bills. Huh? Now, if y'all don't know, Klarna is just like anything else, Afterpay, all other type of stuff. It's basically a buy now, pay later thing. A lot of these became popular when the market started getting in trouble. And honestly, that's how the market really's been staying afloat. Things like that, and also like credit cards and things of that nature. Klarna said shit ain't doing good. Huh? They said they already in the hole 99 mil in this first little quarter of the year. Huh? Said it's already a 17% spike from last year. And guess what? They taking polls and stuff, and everybody saying shit. It's almost all the time that I pay my goddamn bill late. I just incur the fee. But the problem is the fees ain't coming back, and Klarna says she ain't rocking with y'all right now. I don't know. How do y'all pay y'all bills? I don't even mess with stuff like that because of the interest rate. And if that's the case, I might as well just use a credit card. But most of the time when you use Klarna, that's somebody who credit already shot. And they know that Klarna not going to put it on their credit. So guess what? They going to go ahead and go for what they know, huh? The jig is up. They said if y'all don't start paying back, well, Klarna going to have to close their doors. And we know a lot of y'all can't afford that because y'all buying groceries on Klarna. That's a little too far for me. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all think Klarna should have goddamn stuck to the rivers and lakes that they used to? Or y'all want them to stay around? Let me know in the comments. I'm just a messenger.
Welcome back to our channel, AI Crystal. Today, let's critically talk about Klarna losing over $1 million due to people not repaying their loans. A financial blow that signals deeper issues in the growing buy now, pay later industry.
Y'all putting Klarna in debt is absolutely crazy. Like, you guys are really not paying Klarna back. Like, so y'all are really buying shit and just dead ass saying, F it, I'm not gonna pay the balance back. Like, do y'all not worry about y'all credit scores? Like, I'm so confused. Cause I be concerned. A bitch is concerned. 137 or 36, I think, million dollars that Klarna has not been paid back. And it's like, I saw this coming. As soon as they said that you could use Klarna for DoorDash, you could use Klarna for groceries, I was like, oh no. I'm like, y'all are giving these people an inch and they're going to take a mile. I know what Klarna was trying to do, and I know it's because of how the economy is right now. So they're like, let's help these people out. But y'all can't help these people out. They're going to take advantage. People are really doing their big one, ordering, probably making a big-ass order on DoorDash, big-ass order of groceries, and they're like, all right, well, just gonna pay that like one, because you know with Klarna, like you pay that 1/4 of the payment, or you could like pay monthly. Like they have different deals, so people are just paying that one payment and then like saying F it. Y'all, please don't ruin it for the rest of us. Please don't ruin it for the rest of us, because now, since y'all started acting up, I bet you Klarna's about to get so strict. Like, you're probably going to have a perfect credit score to be able to use Klarna. I swear to God.
And if you still have any pending Klarna payments, just know that you're likely the reason why Klarna is facing bankruptcy right now. As although Klarna has scored over 100 million active users all across the globe, they have actually doubled their losses within the first quarter of this year alone, totaling to about $99 million as IPO remains on hold. Now, assuming that Klarna actually goes bankrupt, any outstanding obligations would obviously go to the necessary administrators and debt collectors. Like, the debts won't just vanish along with the company like most people would likely hope. But with Klarna now facing bankruptcy, it's the way that my jaw literally stayed in place, because you're effectively a lot of the time giving teenagers and young adults an opportunity to buy now and pay later. Spoiler alert, a lot of people are not going to pay later. Let's just say a company whose entire business model is to attract people who typically can't afford a $35 online payment, let alone a burger at Wendy's. That's the company you're telling me is not doing that great during a recession? Yeah, who could have guessed, right?
This is why we can't have nothing, because people like y'all always gotta ruin it for everybody. This don't make no damn sense. So it's been reported that Klarna is actually filing for bankruptcy because they have lost over $150 million because people like y'all that's abusing it for everybody is not paying back y'all debts. This is really hurting the people that really need this the most, especially when it comes to getting groceries and, something like that for their home, like home necessities and whatever. And now you got this going on. This is really like hurting them, because it's always got to be the people that wants to buy a whole bunch of stuff that they don't need and just run off with the plug. I'm not even sure if this service even gonna be here for a while, because I don't even know, since there is so much in debt because people are not paying back what they owe. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys heard what Klarna is. It's like one of those services where you can buy now, pay later kind of deal. Now I use it a couple times though, but I didn't use it as much because I always pay my stuff in full price. I ain't have no problem with that. So, but it's just really the people that's actually taking effect with this, because when things, especially the economy it is right now, how the economy is right now, is making it hard for individuals that's having a hard time getting stuff like for their house and anything like that. And you got people that's trying to mess it up for everybody. So I'm not even sure how long this service is going to be available, because this is really messed up for a lot of people. Now, I'm not sure how this actually goes, but I do believe what they need to do is that if you have like a large debt amount that you owe, you should be automatically banned from even using this service until you pay all your debts, because it's not fair for the people that wants to use the app and they can't able to use it right now because they had to file for bankruptcy. So I'm not sure how that goes. Like I said, I only used it a couple times, but I do believe that the people that's been abusing the system, they should not be able to use this service until they pay off their debts.
One thing I know y'all full of shit, because I said months ago, it was sometime last year when I said y'all using Afterpay or Klarna is a sign that you can't afford the things that you're buying, whether it be vacation, luxury bags, and all that. And y'all were saying, oh, it's, why would I pay cash when I can put it on? Klarna is claiming to be nearly $150 million in debt. I think it's like 137 or something, nearly filing bankruptcy. If y'all don't know what Klarna is, it's basically something like a PayPal where you charge it up front. It's like layaway. You tell them that you want to break it up in 4 or 8 payments, some crap like that, right? But they announced that they are $150 million in debt in the first quarter because people aren't paying those back. I wonder who those people are. Y'all can play, oh, it ain't just... Y'all are not paying those people back. You probably are purchasing whatever you're purchasing, getting a new bank card, or reporting it as fraud. The normal scam. That is a recession indicator that y'all be on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, letting your mouth write checks your ass can't cash. Y'all are broke, living above your means. And when the companies go down, oh, y'all really gonna see a depression in this country. And I cannot wait, because that will be you.
What's happening with Klarna? Klarna, one of the world's leading BNPL platforms, has reportedly lost over $1 million recently, not due to business expansion or operations, but because of customers defaulting on loans. BNPL services allow users to buy goods now and pay later in installments, often with no interest if paid on time. However, Klarna is now facing rising default rates as more people overspend beyond their means, struggle with inflation and economic uncertainty, fail to make repayments on time or at all. The bigger problem: growing risk in BNPL. BNPL platforms like Klarna, Affirm, and Afterpay were booming during the pandemic and post-pandemic e-commerce spike. But now, many consumers are financially strained and miss payments. Klarna, which has been operating at a loss for years, is now under pressure to tighten its lending standards. Unlike traditional credit, BNPL lacks strict regulation, leading to riskier lending and less accountability. Klarna's $1 million loss. What it means? It's a warning sign for the fintech sector. Rapid growth without adequate risk control can backfire. Investors are watching closely. Klarna once had a valuation of $45 billion, but this kind of loss could scare them off. If defaults continue, BNPL companies may impose stricter terms, charge more fees, or require better credit scores. Who's affected the most? Young shoppers and low-income earners who use BNPL services without fully understanding the consequences. Retailers partnered with KLARNA, who may see delayed or reduced payouts. The fintech industry as a whole, which may face regulation if losses continue rising. KLARNA's million-dollar loss highlights a serious flaw in the buy now, pay later system. While it offers short-term convenience, the lack of financial discipline, economic stress, and loose lending policies are now catching up. What do you think? Should BNPL platforms face more regulation? Are users to blame for overspending? Or is it KLARNA's responsibility to verify repayment ability? Like, share, comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel AI Crystal for more deep dives into finance and the economy. And as always, we deeply appreciate our returning subscribers.